Austin ISD is facing a potential $60 million deficit if the district spends as much as it did last year.
To bring funding to schools, trustees are considering turning to taxpayers for help. KVUE's Isabella Basco has that story.
For Austin resident Chandler Kors, she says public education was crucial for her development.
It kind of puts you in situations and you hear different things from people involved in different things that, let's say, private schools can't afford to get you in. I think public schools definitely, it was a prime time for me, and I think it helped me a lot evolve as a person.
But school districts like Austin ISD are left with a lack of school funding. If AISD spends the same amount of money as last year, the district could face a potential $60 million deficit, and costs like energy, fuel, and insurance have increased by about 17% since the last time the state increased funding. Education Austin's Ken Zarafis says this is a problem.
When a state refuses to pay for public education and one legislative session after another refuses to invest in our kids, it's on us here locally to invest in our kids.
So trustees are considering different options to bring more funding in, including possibly calling for a tax ratification election. It would ask voters to approve a tax rate increase. AISD's Dr. Jacob Breach breaks down how taxpayers could be impacted.
It would be an increase of about 9.1 cents to their current tax value. And of course, the tax value fluctuates now because we're under tax compression, which changes tax values for school districts. But this would be on top of what our current tax value is. So a TRE would bring in about $45 million per year to the district by adding in those additional pennies.
It's a little bit that Dr. Reach says could potentially go a long way.
We still need to account for those rising costs, account for ensuring that we're compensating our staff fairly, and that we're giving students the programs and the materials and the opportunities that they need to be successful in the classroom.
The kids are our future, and it's going to be us in 30 years waiting for them to make decisions for us.
And the board will discuss budget options on Thursday. A preliminary budget will be brought to the board on April 4th. For more information about this, visit KVUE.com.